It is the end of the year here in about a week, and there are many things to think about with your investments. Jeff Kennedy, the founder and president of Kennedy Wealth Group, joins us this morning with Financial Friday. Good morning.
Good morning, Chad.
So we want to talk a little bit of things to do before January 1st. One of them is the FSA, the flexible spending account that a lot of people take part in at their business.
Right, and that's kind of an interesting animal. I've never really understood that. I think some medical lobby probably put that in place where you have to decide in January what you're going to spend for the year, and at the end of the year, if you don't use it, you lose it. And so you do want to be sure if you've put money into these types of accounts to, I mean, there's a broad array of things you can use them for, eyeglasses and dental visits and things like that, but do use those dollars because they will go away at the end of the year.
Is there anything better then? Because I know a lot of people take advantage of an FSA.
Well, I think so. I mean, personally, I've used a health savings account, or it's really a combination of two things: a high deductible health plan in association with a health savings account. And I've used those very successfully as an independent. And I buy my own health insurance, and so. But there are more and more employers that are offering these because you know, health insurance is all on the news, and they're trying to find ways to cut costs, and a HSA and a high deductible health plan are a great way to do that. First of all, the HSA, the contributions that go into that are tax deductible, just like an IRA, but they're tax-free, never taxed if you use them for medical expenses. And if you don't use them this year, so what? It rolls over to the next year, and you can use it.
So it's not a use or lose it.
No, it's not. It's great. And, you know, and I encourage people to take these, you know, and to fill these things up, max them out every year, because eventually you will use it for some reason.
Sure. Yeah. And I have had an HSA in the past, and once a new year rolls around, I will be getting that again. So it's one of those where it almost seems too good to be true, because it sounds like, wait a minute, there's got to be a catch, but there's really not a catch there.
Right. As of right now, that's the way the tax law is. Could they change it someday? Maybe. Sure, they can always do that, but I'd take advantage of it while you can.
All right, very nice. Anything else we need to talk about today?
Yeah, for seniors, you know, required minimum distributions are a big issue. You have to take out your IRA money. You can't leave it in there forever. If you've had an IRA or a 401k and you've built a big lump sum, hopefully, and you've got other sources of income and you maybe don't need it, you have to take money out anyway. It's called a required minimum distribution. That begins at age 70 and a half. Again, where they come up with these numbers, I don't know, but there's a formula that you need to get with your advisor or tax professional to make sure you get that amount out, because there's a 50% penalty on that thing if you don't take out enough in a given year.
All right, and that all has to be done by December 31st.
December 31, so you got a week to go. Get that done.
All right, very nice. Jeff, we appreciate the information as always.
Okay.